of a sudden, like water just started flowing in the house.
So right now it's just kind of build the fortress and then just kind of wait it out, right?
Yeah, that's the idea. I guess it's gonna let us know. They say the river's crested, but there's still lots and lots of water out there.
Why would you want to live in harm's way continuously, year after year after year, thinking about it? We know what happened in '97, right? Nothing. 12 years later, nothing has changed. They got a better plan to evacuate the city. Big frickin' deal. It doesn't say property. What's it going to take for the whole city of Fargo-Moorhead to be gone before they do something? Is that what it's going to take? I don't need to have this frustration, aggravation. One of my neighbors, he's moved 4 times now in 12 years. Now that's ridiculous. Literally moved his entire home to a safer ground.
Oh, his home?
All his property.
Oh,
everything, because he
wow.
gets it done on the first floor. Now that's crazy. That's not a way to live. No person should have to live like that.
This is an example of the type of washout we have around the county. And this is a county road, so it's built up fairly high and the water's still going over top of it. We've got a lot of township roads, about 3,000 miles of township road around the county that they're typically not built up this much, so they've got more water running over them, or they're completely underwater in a lot of cases. But you can see if this goes on for very long, the effect that erosion has on the road.
Our family did some sandbagging in our neighborhood. My little 5-year-old daughter even helped. She was shoveling sand into bags and helping. All 5 of us went out and did some sandbagging stuff until we were evacuated.
How many days were you added to sandbagging?
As many as possible. It was about a week, about 3 days, and take a day off just for physical recovery. And then I went about another 3 days before I was finally broke.
I got a lot of work buddies and friends. I said it's time to sandbag.
Everyone's chipping in, huh?
It's a great community. Everybody helps everybody. I was in Fargo 3 weeks ago sandbagging there.
Do you have any idea how long this will take to repair?
Well, it's going to take us, I'm sure, a few months to get everything put back together.
And we understand that you saw the flood fight in the news.
Yeah.
You decided to get in your car and drive all the way to Fargo.
That's right.
And found out you missed out on the big effort.
Yeah, they were finished over there, it sounded like, and they said that Valley City needed some help, so it was just a little ways west, so I drove over here and had to get through a little bit of water on the interstate, but made it over and been digging and throwing bags ever since.
The sheriff, he asked if we would go down to the Stevens farm because their cows were drowning. So we went down there and they were literally drowning. Their levee had broke. So finally, I had already had my wetsuit on or whatever, so I was in the water. I was actually grabbing the calves by the tail and trying to push them onto higher, dry. Never did hear how many they lost, but I'm thinking there was, between the 5 of us, we probably got out 60 cattle, 70 cattle, I suppose.
This is obviously the aftermath of this is going to be significant, and the recovery is going to be, that's why you need a recovery officer, right, Governor?
Absolutely. The Cheyenne River, as well as the James River, just an amazing amount of water going through those systems and real impacts for those communities and for people in the rural areas.
Ever seen anything like this before?
We are here to provide a free full-service laundering for the community. When we come to areas that have been affected by natural disasters, it's tough. You can feel the strain on the community and what they've been through. It's the very least that we can do to help them in a time of need. But if we can save them a few hours by not having to do laundry, so they can take those few hours and put them back into their homes, so they can start living normal lives as soon as possible. That's what we're here for.
Well, flooding is inevitable. We're going to have more floods in the future, and anybody thinks that we're not is probably a little foolish. The solution is, there's no one single solution. We need to look at everything. We need to look at every tool available in a resource manager's toolbox. So certainly dikes, dams, diversions, upland treatments, you name it. We need to look at all solutions to flooding.
They got to let that water out earlier in the year and prepare for all the water that's coming, I think.
It's getting there.